Welcome, my name is Ivan. Welcome to the Realistic Viewer channel, where we take a realistic view for progress. We'll be talking about style guides. What are they, how do they function, and how can they help you achieve your goals? Per topic, I will be making some timestamps here down below if you want to skip ahead. However, I would suggest watching the full video if you want to have a complete understanding of the style guide concept. I will be also dividing this full video into separate videos if you want to just watch only one short topic. Okay, enough of an introduction, let's begin. What are Style guide is a set of standards and rules set in place to create overall consistency with your brand, a document, or if you want to represent an overall consistency with your organizational goals. This is mostly used as suggested for publications, organizations, and fields of professionalism. Even NASA has a style guide, so if you're interested in their style guide, I will be providing a link in the description down below. For your style guide, mostly the style guide often then consists of a couple of elements. So you get your basic color palette, which is an overview of the colors that you use. Then you have your primary and secondary colors, which are colors that you often use. So I'll give you an example. Coca-Cola mainly uses three colors. So they have their Coke red, which is their signature red. You have your white, your black, and then they have a set of rules. So for example, they often use white in combination with black, black in combination with white, red in combination with white, and never red in combination with black. Which brings me back to the do's and don'ts. Do's and don'ts are often aspects that you use in your style guide that provide consistency with how the brand should be. Should it have white balance? Should it be in a certain amount of pixels? Should it be bigger or smaller? I will be providing a small little picture of how they do it, and through that example you can maybe create your own set of rules that will help you with your do's and don'ts. Then I will be going into the photography. What is photography? Photography is the overall aesthetic that you want to create with your brand. With aesthetic, I mean the way you want to present and represent yourself through the use of pictures or images. For example, I created One Way Fitness with my associates, and our style guide is surrounded mainly around the topic of fitness. So if you are looking at the aesthetic of the type of images and pictures that we want to represent on our channel, on our website, on our Facebook channel, it has a consistency of the same type of colors, the same type of photos. So the type of photos that you will often see is that we are exercising, that we are happy, that we want to represent the positivity side of fitness and being healthy. The second aspect that you should look at in photography, should it have a certain type of light? What type of model are you looking? So do you want to market yourself to more for example females or males? Do you want to look at the Generation X? Do you want to look at the baby boomers, or do you want to look at another generation? So that is another aspect that is more directed towards your overall goal of finding the right audience. And if you're interested in that, I will be making another video. Now we arrive at typography. What is typography? Typography is the style and appearance of printed matter. However, in this case, it's often the main tool of communication to present your branding. Many companies have custom fonts and custom styles of lithography. However, it might cost you thousands of dollars or euros to get your specific own personal font. So if you do not have the budget for that, I will be providing a link down below. It's called dafont.com, so you can get your own free fonts and start off own custom style of lithography for your blog, for your YouTube channel, for your personal goals, and your business cards, for example. However, I would be looking at what should the font actually represent. What do you want to achieve? How do you want to present yourself? So do you want to get a positive look? So go for something more softer. If you want something more business-like, go for something that has more sharp edges and is a little bit more minimalistic. So what I would suggest, if you are just starting off, don't have a real large budget to start off, just try and go for a free font. There are a lot of fonts that are commercially free and also can be used for personal goals if you just want to. We arrived to the second to last aspect of the style guide, which is the editorial. What is the editorial? The editorial is the summed up version of your mission and brand statement to communicate to another individual what your brand, personal brand, or document needs to be focused on and needs to be representative of. A couple of questions to help you on your way to set up your own brand statement and your mission goals. So the first question: what do you want to tell the world? Why was the brand founded? Which values need to be communicated through the brand? Does the brand use humor? Is there slang used? And how do you want to set yourself apart from your competition? Do you make use of the pronouns? So do you use I, us, we, them, us versus them? It all depends on what do you want to represent with your brand, what are your goals, and how can you achieve them. So for example, if you want to build a community, then usually you make use of the word we, or maybe you create your own word that represents your own community. So if you take an example out of one of the more famous YouTubers, so for example FouseyTube, he calls his community Brabras. If you are able to make use of the editorial, it will help you create your own tone of voice, which is the way you communicate from your brand standpoint or your company standpoint, how you respond to a certain situation. If, for example, there is an individual that is interested in communicating with your brand, are you going to use positive language? Are you going to be very direct, indirect? Do you make use of humor, etc.? So the questions that I used before will then directly apply and create consistency in your tone. To recap, through the use of a style guide, it is possible to create not only guidelines, rules, consistency, but also effective identity for your brand. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. If you have any questions, drop it down below in the comment section. I will be also making a video how to create your own free style guide online. Stay tuned for that. If you like this type of content, subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll get it when I'll be posting new videos. Thank you for watching. This is Ivan from the Realistic Viewer channel, helping you achieve more.